The blue corner, trained by Jim Collins from the Southport Assassins Gym. Official weight 63.4 kilograms, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall. Tonight, wearing the black shorts with the orange and white trim, fighting out of Southport in Queensland. He has a fight record of 10 fights, 9 wins, 6 by way of knockout. Please welcome the Widowmaker, CHADD! Fighting out of the red corner, trained by Don Miller from the Superfight Gym. Official weight 62.6 kilograms, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. Tonight we're in the white shorts with a red trim. Fighting out of St Kilda, 10 fights, 7 wins, 1 by way of knockout. This is Mango Richard FANOUS.
Here we go, Johnny Cav. Our semi-main event, an interstate battle. We've got all the way down from Queensland, the Widowmaker, CHADD Collins, trained by Jim Collins out of Southport Assassin Gym. Impressive record from the boy from Queensland, 10 fights for 9 wins, 6 coming by way of knockout. Taking on the Mango, Richard FANOUS, trained by Johnny Miller out of Superfight Gym in St Kilda. 10 fights for 7 wins, the current WBC Victorian Junior Welterweight Champion. 5 2-minute rounds, full tie rules. Proudly brought to you by Ink Mad Tattooing up in Mooroopna.
Yeah, look, a very evenly matched fight on paper in terms of experience. Both fighters having 10 fights. A very impressive win ratio for CHADD Collins.
It's CHADD with 2 Ds.
Yeah, and look, Richard FANOUS having a very busy and successful year so far.
As are most of the boys from Superfight. Johnny Miller's really keeping the boys busy down at Superfight Gym. Referee Darren Bauer. Big rangy teep there from CHADD Collins to start off with. So we haven't seen CHADD fight before, but 10 fights for 9 wins, 6 by way of knockout. He's got some good teeps on him already, we can see Johnny Cav.
It looks like he's had a bath in liniment oil.
Richard, a fairly slow starter, Johnny Cav, so I'd like to see him step up. And of course, Richard coming off a win over Gary Dowling on Rebellion number 3 down in Melbourne about 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, absolutely, and this bout over 5 rounds, so typically we'd expect the two stylists to start in a slower fashion. Probably the first feeling out process we've seen all evening so far.
He's got some good, powerful kicks on him, as CHADD Collins. I've said Johnny Cav, we haven't seen him fighting down here in Melbourne, but he's got some nice, good, strong teeps on him and some really turns his hips into it as well when he throws his kicks.
Yeah, CHADD Collins just looking to go downstairs. Good flexibility, gets that round kick up nice and high.
5 2-minute rounds, full title is proudly brought to you by Ink Mad Tattooing. Adrian Wojak, Jody Clark in McLennan Street, Mooroopna. You want some ink? Get down and see them at Ink Mad Tattooing.
Oh, very nice.
Axe kick.
Well, oh, look at that.
Oh, unbelievable. That was a punch or a kick, Johnny Cav.
It was a kick, Johnny, and Richard doesn't know where he is. He's on the rubber legs at the moment.
Referee Darren Bauer giving Richard a good look in the eyes. Richard's going to really cover up now. This is dying moments of this first round.
Well, it's the kicks of CHADD Collins that have done the damage so
another
far.
Big teep to the face from CHADD Collins. Oh, a big first round there for the Queensland boy. Johnny Cav's very impressed with what I see.
Well, that was actually a crescent kick that missed the mark, and then it was the follow-up kick that put Richard down for an 8 count.
Johnny Cav, round 2 Bradley, brought to you by Ink Mad Tattooing. A very impressive first round from CHADD Collins from Queensland. Richard FANOUS, Johnny Miller will be telling him to get in nice and close to keep out of the range of those kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. The worst thing that Richard FANOUS can do now is to stay at range of the kicks from CHADD Collins.
What's your foot? All right, Rich? Let's go.
Oh, another whipping round kick from the Queenslander.
And the way he just turns his hips into it, Johnny Cav, you can already see Richard FANOUS just starting to step up the tempo a little bit now. He realises now that he's this boy from Queensland's come down to fight. Oh, powerful
short elbow from Chad Collins. Another one misses the mark.
Stiff left there from the Mango, Richard FANOUS. Slapping rib kick there from Chad Collins.
Sticky jab from Richard.
Counter kick there from Chad Collins. Good work there from Richard just to use the angles.
Oh, attempted uppercut as Chad Collins just follows Richard around the ring. Over there in the neutral corner. Oh, big slapping kick.
Round kick to the lead thigh.
Kick just resounding around the GV Hotel.
Tell you what though, Johnny Kev, Chad Collins, even on a break, is throwing those kicks, so Richard FANOUS has got to keep his hands up at all times. We've seen how flexible Chad Collins is.
Yeah, Richard now countering with some good strong kicks of his own.
Seconds to go in this second round. Don't forget Fight Sports every Tuesday night on Foxtel Aurora. Replays on Sundays 11:30 a.m, 5:30 p.m, and Mondays as well. Big second round there to both boys. Richard Mango knows he's in for a fight, Johnny Kev.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go, Rich.
Johnny Kev, round 3 proudly brought to you by Ink Mad Tattooing in McLennan Street, Maroopna. Chad Collins all the way down from the Southport Assassins in Queensland. 10 fights, 9 wins, 6 by way of knockout. And we can see why Richard Mango FANOUS needs to step it up in this third round.
Yeah, Richard going down for the 8 count that first round, so he really needs to clock up the points here.
Another big teep to the face there from Chad Collins.
Oh, attempted spinning back fist.
Back elbow there from Chad Collins, just missing the mark.
Oh, nice couple of punch combos. Good evasive work from Chad as well. Just ducked under those punches from Mango.
He's got some great technique, but he's awkward the way he switches up as well, so which makes him a very tricky fighter.
Keeps his hands dangerously low, but he's just got the confidence to overcome and continually on the front foot, Chad Collins.
Richard FANOUS just switching up with those high kicks, and Chad Collins keeps getting out of the range of him, but as you said, Johnny Kev, his hands are dangerously low. If he doesn't weave back quick for one of those kicks, he's going to wear one flush.
Right. Watch how you kick him. Go.
Perhaps as a tactic, Richard FANOUS might want to start to go downstairs and pepper away at the legs of Chad Collins.
One thing with Chad is just continually walking forward, spinning back fist there.
Right, chop.
There's a big high teep again from Chad Collins. Ducking under the hook there from Richard FANOUS and coming up with his own uppercut. Better round here for Richard FANOUS.
Yeah, look, a steadying round here so far from Richard. Although Chad Collins, once again, he's pulling out every technique from his armoury here. Elbows.
Bit of a low one right on the end of the third round there, but a much better round there for the Mango, Richard FANOUS. Johnny Kev, our semi-main event. Chad Collins all the way down from the Southport Assassins in Queensland. 10 fights, 9 wins, 6 KOs. Taking on the Victorian WBC state champion, Richard FANOUS. And a big first round there to Chad Collins, dropping Richard FANOUS with a big kick.
Yeah, absolutely. We didn't know much about Chad Collins, but what we've seen so far, Johnny, we're very impressed. He's put Richard down for an 8 count in the first round. Richard steadied in the second and the third, but there's 2 rounds to go, and it's just action-packed here in this semi-main event.
So Chad Collins from Queensland, Richard FANOUS from Victoria, semi-main event here at KO 20, the GV Hotel. Semi-main event, John Kev, round 4, proudly brought to you by Ink Mad Tattooing in Maroopna. Chad Collins from Queensland and Richard FANOUS, and Chad opens up with an elbow to start off with.
It's pretty much Chad Collins has opened up every round so far with a deep front kick, and now he's gone for the crossing elbow.
We had a much better third round than Richard FANOUS, obviously the first round, all the way of Chad Collins.
Oh, that neutral corner over there hasn't been very lucky for Richard FANOUS so far, so the best thing he can do is get out of there.
Step up elbow from Chad Collins. Tell you what, Johnny Kev, he hasn't got a reverse gear, this boy from Queensland.
Well, once again, That's the third or fourth time now we've seen Richard miss with those round kicks, and Chad Collins just peppers away at that supporting leg.
He's very, very quick with his counter fighting, is Chad Collins. The Widowmaker has been done. Nice switch up high kick there from Richard FANOUS.
A nice couple of punches from Richard, just connecting flush on the chin of Chad Collins, but he will not step backwards, this young man.
Beautiful driving knees from Chad Collins, but some equally good hands from Richard FANOUS. Judges for this one, Dave Fox, Keith Grant, and Benny Smullen. Looping left there from Richard FANOUS as well.
Yeah, good use of the ring by Richard.
Bauer just breaking boys over there on top of Benny Smullen.
Yeah, not a lot of grappling in this bout at all, Johnny.
Like the way Chad Collins ducks under and comes up with a big uppercut of his own. Spinning back elbow, just missing the mark right above us in the commentary position.
Yeah, that's better work now from Richard. Although both fighters just not busy enough there.
Referee Darren Bauer just breaking that grapple up fairly quickly there. Not giving the boys a chance to work in the grapple. End of this fourth round, Johnny Cav. Again, a much better fourth round for Richard FANOUS. Still got Chad Collins up on the cards, but Richard FANOUS evening up this fight.
Yeah, fairly even round. That one, again, on my scorecards.
Let's go, going last round.
Here we go, Johnny Cav, our fifth and final round, semi-main event. Richard FANOUS, WBC Victorian champion, taking on the challenger from interstate, Chad Collins. Semi-main event. Big thank you to Adrian Wojcik and Jody Clark at Ink Mad Tattooing up there in Marupna. Shop 12, number 69, McLennan Street.
Yeah, Marupna just outside of Shepparton. Geez, I'm impressed with Chad Collins, Johnny. Didn't know much about him or his gym, actually.
Quiet achievers up there in Queensland, mate, with a record of 10 fights, 9 wins, 6 by way of knockout. It's not hard to see why. Very impressive. Yeah. Good, strong work rate.
Oh, big, strong takedown from Chad Collins. Richard quickly back onto his feet. Both fighters exchanging round kicks. Doubling up.
Yeah, double switch up left there from Chad Collins.
1 minute to go.
Yeah, connects a nice straight left on the way in, but doesn't even flinch.
He's a tough boy, the boy from the Southport Assassins. You can hear Jim Collins just saying to Chad, more kicks, more kicks, more kicks. Really needs to rack up the points in his fifth and final round.
Tempted spinning back elbow.
Final 30 seconds.
Big driving knee there from Chad Collins. Countered by a big knee from Richard FANOUS. Good hands from the Mango.
Gee, Chad Collins, he's used almost every technique in the book.
Don't take your eyes off this one, Johnny Cav. He's just continually walking forward. As you said, he doesn't flinch, this boy from Queensland. Good teeth there in the dying moments of this fifth and final round from Chad Collins.
Yeah, that technique getting applause from this crowd. Just appreciating the strength of Chad Collins.
Absolutely sensational. Beautiful Muay Thai there in centering, Johnny Cav. Chad Collins, very impressed. Richard FANOUS, this one I'll go to the judges. Dave Fox, Keith Grant, Ben Smullen.
Ladies and gentlemen, big thank you there to Ink Mad Tattooing. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Ben Smullen had it 50-44. Keith Grant and David Fox had it 48-46. Your winner, unanimous decision, blue corner, the Widowmaker, Chad Collins.
There you go, Johnny Cav. No surprises there. A big unanimous points win to Chad Collins. Very impressed with the young boy from Queensland. Full credit to Richard FANOUS though after coming back from that big knockdown in the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. Richard was on rubber legs there at the end of the first, but you know, great effort and courage from him to last the 5 rounds.